It is so nice to be with you today. I'm so excited. This is your 20th anniversary. Isn't it wonderful to belong to an organization that does it so well, so long, and gives you an opportunity to add value to many people's lives? Let's give it up for Usana. Let's just celebrate for a moment. 20 years. Let's just take a moment and let's get acquainted, okay? I'll open my water here. My name is John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
What's your name?
Ivan. Nice to meet you too.
My wife, Margaret, and I have been married for 43 years. We have 2 children. We have 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
Grandchildren are God's gift to you for not killing your children. I just want to encourage you, if you have children, let them live. Because someday they'll give you a grandbaby. When you get that grandchild, you know that's the most beautiful, smart baby in the entire world. Just and you ask yourself, when you get that first grandbaby, you ask yourself, why did intelligence skip a generation? I was at the large convention recently, and I told that story, and I forgot that my son, Joel, was in the audience. And so when I finished speaking, I went back to the green room, and Joel was waiting on me. And I said, Joel, you know I was kidding about intelligence skipping a generation. He said, no, Dad. He said, it's okay, it's okay. In fact, he said, I think you're right. I said, you do? He said, yes. He said, just last week, Grandpa and I had that very same discussion. I'm so glad to be here. Because this is all about celebrating you.
Yes.
And I have about 45 minutes to pour into your life. And I want to do that because my name is John and I am your friend. And I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. So if you're ready to learn, I'm ready to teach. Are you ready to learn?
Yeah.
Get your iPads, get your paper ready, and look at your neighbor and say to them, you're going to learn something. Go ahead and tell them.
You're right.
Now, the person who just told you're going to learn something, look right back at him and say, and it's about time. Why do you think we brought you here? Dennis, my friend.
It's about time to learn something.
It's so good to see you. Dennis Wakely. A lot of my success today is because of you. Thank you very, very much. Let me give you this thought. Are you ready?
Yes.
I want to make a difference with people who want to make a difference. Doing something that makes a difference. At a time when it makes a difference. I want to make a difference. How many of you want to make a difference in your life? Does you? But the key, if you really want to compound success, is not doing it by yourself. I want to make a difference with people who want to make a difference. That's what Usana is all about, isn't it? With other people together. You see, one of us is not as smart as all of us. And coming together on the 20th anniversary to celebrate this, we're doing it together. I want to make a difference with people who want to make a difference, doing something that makes a difference. What you do for the health of people, what you do in coming into their lives and introducing them to resources that will truly add value to their life, is a wonderful, wonderful gift to people. Did you realize what a wonderful gift you are to others when you come into their life? Look at your neighbor and say, you are an amazing gift to other people. Go ahead and tell them. Amazing. And when I think that I want to make a difference with people who want to make a difference, doing something that makes a difference at a time that makes a difference, is there a better time? Is there a better time than right now? Is there a better time? At the 20th anniversary of Usana, is there a better time than right now to go back out into our world with the good news of what we've got to add value to people and make a difference? This is the time. This is the place. You are the people. Let's go do it. What do you say? My life was changed in 1975. It was in 1975 that I came to the conclusion that everything rises and falls on leadership. Everything. It's true in the business world, it's true in the education world, it's true in the government world, it's true in the religious world. Everything rises and falls on leadership. 15 years ago, I started an organization called EQUIP. EQUIP is the largest leadership training organization in the world. We're in 173 countries, and we've trained over 5 million leaders. And I can tell you, everything rises and falls on leadership. And so what I would like to do, if it's okay, can we just sit down with you?
Yeah.
That feels so much better. This feels good. What I would like to do is, in the time that I have, I would like to talk to you about the 5 levels of leadership.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trust me, what I'm about to share with you for these next few minutes is going to help you develop yourself as a leader, and it's going to help you develop others as a leader. Because you see, if I could come off the stage and I could walk down with you and you and I could have a conversation, just the two of us, if we would have a conversation, I would ask you 2 questions. These 2 questions will determine your success more than any other questions that you can answer. Trust me. Question number 1 is I would ask you, what are you doing to develop yourself? What are you doing to develop you? What are you doing intentionally to get better? Because we don't grow accidentally. We don't get better just by hoping that it happens. Hope is not a strategy. What are you doing to develop yourself? The second question that I would ask you is, what are you doing to develop others? You see, if you develop yourself, you will be successful. But if you develop others, you will compound your success. Because it's in the developing of others that you compound time, you compound money, you compound influence, you compound energy. Everything compounds when you have the ability to develop other people. And my commitment in training leaders is to help them not only to get better themselves, but to help them help other people get better. And the 5 levels of influence and the 5 levels of leadership will help you do that. And in 60 seconds, I'm going to teach you the 5 levels. But before I teach you these, let me explain something. It takes time to develop yourself as a leader. In the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, I'm curious. How many of you have the book, The 21 Laws of Leadership? Very good. Oh, you make me feel good there. In fact, raise both hands. It'll look like twice as many people have. In the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, I talk about the law of process.
Yes.
And the law of process says leaders develop daily, not in a day.
Right.
You see, I have people all the time, and they come to me, and they come to a conference like this, and they say, "Oh, I'm going to hear John for 50 minutes, and he's going to teach leadership, and you know what? I'm going to buy the book, and I'm going to get the kit, and I'm going to walk out of here, and I are a leader." No, you're just a person who has a book and a kit. It's a process. So look at your neighbor and say to them, it's going to take a while for you to become a good leader. Go ahead and tell them.
Don't take time, Omar. Don't take your time. Cool. Got your back, man.
In fact, the person you just said that to, turn right back to them and say, for you, it's going to take quite a while.
I'm not sure. For you. I like it. For you.
Isn't that fun? You've been waiting to do that for a long time, haven't you? And I just gave you the opportunity.
It's just a matter of time.
So I'm going to help you understand the process of leadership. On the screen, we're going to now put the steps to the 5 levels of leadership. And as they put the steps to the 5 levels of leadership, what I want you to do is I want you to start on your piece of paper or on your iPad, I want you to start laying this out. And I'm going to start at the bottom level, the lowest level of leadership, and I'm going to work my way up through that for the next 30 minutes. Okay? We'll start on level 1. It's the lowest level. And we'll just move ourselves up through the levels. I'll kind of teach you a little bit about each one of the levels, just enough for you to begin to have an understanding of how this works. Let's go to level 1. It's the position level. And at level number 1, the position level, the key word is rights. R-I-G-H-T-S. And people follow you at level number 1 because they have to. They have to. They don't have any choice. You're the boss.
Yeah. The boss.
This is where we start. Now, there's nothing wrong with being on level 1. It's a good place to start. It's a bad place